Hey everyone. Hope everyone can hear me just fine. Let me know if you cannot, and I will definitely change um, my audio. So, today we're going to be reviewing the Scene ATL. But before we get started with this live, I just want to say thank you all to my new followers that are here. Some of you all have been rocking with me since the beginning of time, and then some of you over the past few months. So I just want to thank you all for your support and all that you have done for this channel, as far as liking it, subscribing to the channel, sharing the lives, whatever the case may be. So today's purposes of this video will be us reviewing the Scene ATL. Now, if you don't know what the Scene ATL is, I'm going to actually show you all the trailer. It is a new series, LGBTQ plus series, that is on YouTube. Now, what I want to say is you all are going to enjoy this series. If you watch Chasing Reality, then you are going to love this show. It has some heavy hitters. It has Scotty by Nature TV. If you don't know who Scotty by Nature TV is, you should definitely go check out all of his platforms, mainly on YouTube. And Scotty is a Mississippi native like myself. So, I mean, it was very good to actually talk to Scotty a couple weeks ago, or maybe that was even last week. He's just a beautiful content creator. He is a all around like good person. I would say that Scotty's a great person, which I don't understand why people give him strife. But shout out to Scotty for always standing up on business, because you know how we gets it up from the Mississippi. Sometimes our mouth is a little though, okay? But Scotty don't give you this. Scotty give you very demure, evocative. Okay, look up the words if you aren't following. Okay. Okay, all right. Now regal. Okay, that's what I think of Scotty. Then we have Miss JT. I'm going to show you all these beautiful people here, but I'm going to go ahead and just show you all, the trailer. For copyright purposes, this is copywriting. I am definitely going to be researching and giving my opinion. Okay, honey. Shout out to KStarr too. I really like KStarr too. KStarr, I got to meet him a few weeks too on live, and I would just say I leave with a good laugh, uplifting spirit whenever KStarr is, giving his commentary. I just really appreciate the raw authenticness of it all. Yes, honey. Because some people, they give you one side of them, and then you don't really see the true side of them until some stuff pop off. Hence, that's why I'm always going to big up Scotty. Yes, so call me a Scotty stan. I am that. Okay. But anyway, without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and show y'all the trailer. Okay. Y'all, I'm really excited because for those of y'all that have watched my platform over the past, it's been a few months, so it'll be a year coming up next month on the 24th, where I've really taken my platform serious. So I just really appreciate y'all for rocking with me. But y'all know I was struggling with StreamYard, so struggle. Okay, so let me see, how do you present? So you got to present or invite, and then we're gonna share screen. Say share screen, and this is why I appreciate Scotty, the JTs, the Carls, all of them, because they don't mind like watching their journey, from the beginning to the end has been elevating for not just myself but other people. So I just always appreciate that, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Anyway, without further ado, copyright. Don't come for me, okay? I'm just copywriting. I love my people, okay? All right, now All right, so here is Carl, y'all. Carl, the cousin Carl. Okay. All right, y'all. So we're gonna play this trailer actually from the beginning. Shout out to Stylish TV. Again, we have Miss JT on the scene. We have the producers, the EPs. Okay, Miss JT. We got Mr. Carl. Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna play this. Let me know if y'all can hear. Okay. All right, I'm a hush.
Yeah. Say what I say and do what I will. They tryna do what I do, they lacking the skill. And I know I'm going up, running for the hills. Removing myself from the fed, I keep it too real. Bitch, I got businesses. I'm a brand house. I ain't wasting time is money. What you playing for? These rappers sleeping on me, I got hits that put the K in there. Yeah, I hear you talking, tell me what you saying.
Okay.
Baby, I came in a step on the scene.
Oh, so excited. Okay. So right there, that was just a clip. Okay, y'all. Now I'm going to go into the trailer. Okay, the trailer. Okay, yes, honey. Yes, we're gonna get into the trailer. Y'all see it, Stylish TV and ScottybynatureTV. Go ahead and screenshot. Y'all know how we do it over here. We screenshot. If you don't know the people, get on over there to know the people. Okay. I'm gonna actually just click on Stylish TV, and we're gonna watch the super trailer too. Okay, because you all will get to see what the show is about. And I don't mean to call them characters because these are grown people, but again, the people that are in the show, okay, you get to meet them, you get to know who they are. LGBTQ, I am a part of the community. I've been with Sugar for about 6 years. So here we go.
Atlanta, the mecca for Black creatives, where talent meets hustle and every corner has a story to tell. But now, a new circle is rising.
Just a group of people, some you may not know.
Hungry, fearless, ready to claim their spot.
I'm showcasing something that means near and dear to my heart that I've worked so hard for. Relishing in that moment is the best part of my story this season.
A couple people, JT.
Hola, folks. I am Miss JT. I am a creative director. I am a loyal ass bitch. Like, I'm here for all the things. I'm here to support my friends. And y'all will see that. I'm a supportive bitch.
Everybody do something with, music or something in entertainment at some point. One of my best friends, Scotty, is gonna be there.
Because out here.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it here. This is Scotty, okay? But let's go back so y'all can see. Okay, so first we come up on the screen, we see KStarr. KStarr is also Carl. For those of you all that are new here and don't watch the shows or have ever watched him on any platforms, this is KStarr, aka Carl. Okay. Next, we get to meet the lovely Delon. I'm not familiar with Delon. I know that Delon has been on like reality shows. I'm not sure if they said that he was on Chasing or not, but Delon is a vibe. I mean, I'm with it. I mean, people were saying something about his fashions and stuff, but honestly, to each their own. Some people say I can't dress, you know what I'm saying? But to each their own. Clothes don't make you. It's what's inside of you that make you, okay? I'm saying your attitude, your personality, how you treat other people, okay? Okay. Some people need to get that through their head, We'll talk about that later, but I did not appreciate how they was treating Scotty. And I said what I said. So come for me, and my mouth will be lethal. Okay. I love Jesus, but I'm holy hood. Okay. All right. Okay.
Ready to claim
next we have Miss JT. I'm going to just fast forward. So those of you all that don't know Miss JT has been on several reality seasons of like several reality series. And what I can appreciate about Miss JT is that authentic, you know what I'm saying? Gonna give it to you raw, gonna give it to you real. You're not ever gonna have to second guess. Hey y'all, thank y'all so much, Chance. Shout out to SSB. Thank y'all so much. Keep hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this live. Okay, go share it with Stylish, go share it with Scotty by Nature. It's KStarr, Bando, everybody, Miss JT, everybody. Okay. But what I like about Miss JT is that, again, raw, authentic, gonna let you know how how she feels or whatever. And also too is very articulate. okay, will teach you some words. You know what I'm saying? Some educational words at that, okay? So I really appreciate the wordsmith of it all. But we're just gonna keep going, okay? But I had to pause and let you all know, okay? Then we get into the Scotty.
He's gonna be there.
Because out in neither
This is
does
Scotty by
the
Nature.
Writing since I was like 15. And this particular book right here, I wrote it in 2011.
Named Bando.
In these streets, everybody's watching. Loyalty gets
Bando
tested.
Kane.
Bando got into it out of nowhere. Literally out of nowhere. I was like, wait a minute. I didn't even know they knew each other or knew anything about each other. I don't know. It just got hot really fast.
Really in the kitchen.
Really
not
get it in
really
the kitchen, bitch.
I
That's
was
my fan.
cute.
With the
What up, fans?
I don't know James, but I
Okay, y'all. Jamar is not on the series, but I appreciate Jamar. When I was covering Chasing Atlanta, my first, I think it's like the 4th season or something like that. Jamar was the only person that really liked my videos and commented on my video. So this is Jamar, y'all. He is the EP for Chasing Reality. If you are not familiar with Chasing Reality, get over there to their platform. You would definitely enjoy it, okay?
know I hear a lot about you, but I have about $20. I have about $20. I'm already take like $20. You want a new? You want a new? If you want a new. So I take like $20 on a new. So I got about $20 cash in there. Come on.
What is $20?
But is that it? $20? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got that. You got that right now.
Give me the scoop on you and the oh Lord, I already knew this was coming.
And you should have known this was coming. I am bringing my best bitch. Scotty's gonna be there. How y'all relationship? Who's got it there? I think we do. You think so?
And when it comes down to Bando, I don't know. Like, he's a cool guy. I've been around him a few times, whatever. But he gives such a clout chasey kind of energy.
Oh, he does.
He does.
There's the talk is already this whole, oh, Bando, you done Scotty, oh, you done Scotty. Do you feel like I'm using you? I never felt like you were using me for clout. No, that I've already, the whole clout chasing stuff is already being said, and I'm already finding myself defending you already. And that's going to happen either way, because I feel like don't nobody really know our relationship but us.
Friendships bend.
Nobody knows. It's him.
This has been a long time coming to me. And I always knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur with my own practice in some way, shape, or form. This moment, I want to relish in it. I'm so happy that each and every one of you came from near and far to celebrate me. Without further ado, I would like for you guys to enter the Mirror Opulent layer.
I'll say though, I am uncomfortable. It is hot.
Okay.
Because I've noticed that a lot of people that I do not fuck with and do not fuck with me are here. And I'm a little uncomfortable by it because Delon didn't tell me anything. Just like a standard old we curse each other out, whatever. But it was a physical altercation.
Okay.
And respectfully, I'm still not over it.
Fight situation.
To a degree, because quite frankly, I want to take my heels off right now, I could, but I'm not about to do that.
No. Let's not.
Tired of the lies, overplaying games. Oh, I'm so fed up with broken promises. Tired of the letdowns, tired of the heartbreak. And I'm so sick of hearing I'm sorry. Overflowing through the same thing. I love you doesn't mean a thing. Come with disappointment.
Over a year, you haven't fun? Yeah, over a year. Well, you know, in their defense, I just feel like you're out. Listen, I ain't got a prospect.
Do you want to? It's up to you, baby.
In love, sometimes it's just another headline.
I also said that you was making subliminal posts on Instagram.
It had nothing to do with Bando.
Okay.
They said that you was crying, you was crashing out because
I don't think so. That was nothing to crash out.
That Bando was in the bathroom gargling. No.
The drama comes heavy, the chaos runs deep.
What you're doing in front of my family. No, so it's just like, girl, like you see my family out here.
So you understand how it looks. And that's exactly where I'm coming from. How it looks is not that great. No, you look crazy and you look a mess and you look like a cloud chaser, and I would say.
But from the madness, a true collective is born. one built on passion, purpose, and power.
Heard in the rumor mill that apparently your ex James and Bando had an interaction.
Threw me in the middle of the street. My head could have busted. August, as long as you have my back like I have yours.
Of course. That's all that matters.
Because in this city, you're not really living until you're on the scene.
All right. Well, you have it here. You see here, we're going to be watching this on December 9th. You know, if you want to watch a series outside of, you know, chasing Atlanta, chasing that reality, then here you go. Shout out to the cast. Shout out to Bando. Shout out to Scotty. Shout out to JT. Shout out to KStarr. Shout out to Delon. Shout out to everybody that is on this cast, you know, this now. And thank you for also showcasing your life, because some people can't do that. They just like to talk about everybody in the realm. You know, they like to argue, go back and forth about what somebody else got going on, you know, but, you know, never really showcase what they got going on outside of drama. But, you know, they are, celebrities, you know, supposedly, you know. So, you know, I'm just saying, you know, I'm just gonna call a thing, and, you know, you don't get blessed by being nasty. Being nasty to people does not bless you. Just because you have a little money, and God can take that away from you. You might be a celebrity, you know, hairstylist. You might be a celebrity fashion designer, but what does that status do for you when your insides is just raw and unhinged and just nasty? You know what I'm saying? You live for the drama. They don't give you nothing. These people are giving you their real life, whether you agree with it or not, whether you agree with who's on the scene or not. Either you gonna watch or you not. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing this to the forefront because, again, I don't like some of the commentary that I'm seeing about this show. It's distasteful, it's nasty, but you don't see them people coming up here showing they real life, showing they real friends, showing your celebrity, whatever you got going on. Where them folks at? Show your truth. Oh, okay. I'll wait. All right. And anywho, that's off the tangent. If you know, you know, and I ain't coming at nobody. I'm saying how I feel. I'm saying what I see. So, like they always say, you know, if it's out there, we're going to speak on it. We're going to speak on it. I'm speaking on it. God bless you. You need to fix your heart because you're nasty inside. Anywho, we're going to take it from the beginning. And as I say, what? To each their own. All right. So, I'm just going to dissect this. I'm going to dissect this trailer, and I'm actually going to turn down the volume just so you all can follow along with me. So what I can appreciate about this new LGBTQ series is that you are actually going to get to see people, you know, in their raw form and doing what they love, whether it be like we see Delon has a med spa. You know, not many times do we get to see someone in their actual, you know, in their actual occupation and you know, them, you know, being able to showcase themselves, you know, how can I say it, more intuitively. But in this series, you get what you're gonna get what you're giving. Here we have JT is doing photography, and also, again, this is a part of the EP team. Carr is the EP of this entire series, so you get to see Carl. And shout out to KStarr also too, because Carr is also on the upcoming new series Chasing Atlanta. And honey, I cannot wait till it come out next year, baby. I will be front and center. I really like KStarr on this. I think I would like KStarr on the ATL Chasing Atlanta, and I really like Dominique. Dominique is really nice too. So Dominique was one of the ones that definitely liked my video, supported me when I did a Chasing Reality review and all of this. So I really appreciate all of them for, just always being open to, show love to us upcoming creators. You know what I'm saying? Then we have Scotty. Scotty is going to give you some love, some romance, and also a lot of business. Okay, some people cannot come on here and just focus on the business. Of course, we got to throw in a little drama, of course, but you're going to get to actually see the drive, the dream, the ambition, the chase on here. And I'm looking over here, y'all, because my second screen is over here, even though it's right here. I got to get used to this. But Scotty has a book he said he released back in 2015, I think he said. Please don't quote me, but go back and watch the trailer. And it's called That's Why You're Lonely. If you have not read the book, I have not read the book myself. But if you have not read the book, then definitely take some time to go and support Scotty. He has a second book that just came out as well. And I know that pre-orders and orders have already gone out. So if you have not, checked out, his catalog, please feel free to. Okay. Next, you're also going to see with Scotty, you saw someone on here by the name of Bando Kane. Bando and Scotty are an item, okay? And there is a lot of controversy that has been going on. This is Bando Kane. Scotty and Bando are one, right? But there's been some controversy around, their relationship, and Miss JT is saying that Bando is a clout chaser. I'm definitely ready to see and hear more. I hope that's not the case. But I can't lie. I have seen some things in just this web reality space about Bando, as far as, his dating life and, all of that. But, to each their own. I'm just here to commentate on what I see, and I hope that if he's making Scotty happy, then that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? That being said, there will be drama surrounding not only Bando, Scotty, and JT, but as you can see, there was someone else in the scene that Bando was getting into it with, and so you'll be able to see that too. Here is a scene where JT is talking to Scotty and saying, hey, I just don't think that basically Bando is not the one for him. And what I would say about this is, sometimes people have to see it for themselves, you know what I'm saying, before they just make a decision and say, hey, I'm going to walk away from this, because maybe some things that are coming out about you are true. But, also too, I can respect the friend aspect of it all, because if something was going on with my significant other and I wanted to, and I don't know, what's going on, and we just met or whatever, I would want my friends to be like, hey, let me know, whatever. And then I'll make that decision. As a friend, either you're going to still rock with that person or you not. You can't be mad at someone for making a decision that makes them happy within. You know what I'm saying? Also, too, I don't think that Miss JT is definitely mad about nothing. I think she's just looking out for her, friend. Her and Scotty are coming, getting more closer on this series. And I just, again, I'm going to put good juju in the atmosphere, and let's just say that Bando really does care for Scotty, and that they're going to live a long, prosperous life. Okay. If that's what they want together, I'm all for it. Now, this scene right here is where you have Miss JT talking to Scotty and this young gentleman about Delon, who has the med spa, inviting some people that she actually got to fight with. Yes, she said that they actually got to tussling. Okay, so I was like, a few things here. I had a few questions, because I'm like, maybe, do you feel like maybe Delon just forgot? Things had gotten, a little busy, and Delon just forgot to tell her that, hey, I got Jimbo coming over. I know y'all don't like each other, but whatever. But it just got so busy. Or do you all really feel that, how Miss JT, actually we don't know yet, but when it comes out, how you would feel, you know, would you feel like maybe she's overreacting or whatever? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But the thing is, I think that there could have been some better communication. I can't wait to see more context behind everything that happened here, because I'm just like, well, it could be a case of people get busy, you know what I'm saying? And when you are running, actually, let me say this. I'm going to digress from there, because even when I'm busy, I take 2 minutes to reach out and say, hey, yada, 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 yada. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm going to give Delon the benefit of the doubt. And I hope that they've already worked it out, or, will work it out if they haven't already. So, yeah. And I really appreciated this scene, because we're getting raw talent. Despite how you feel about the singing or whatever, you're going to see that people are not afraid to showcase their talents on here. We want to see that. We want to feel that. We want to be empowered. Okay, we want the people to empower the people. Okay, yes, honey, yes, ma'am, yes, girl. So in this scene, we also get to see the truth, which I've always heard about truth. So to see that scene and actually the setup in the truth bar and stuff, I was like, okay, I see what truth is looking like in there. I didn't realize that they can really do live karaoke or whatever. Just always heard about it or whatever. So also in this same realm, or in this scene, we had someone on Harviana's, and shout out to Harviana. Go follow the channel. Harviana's live, just talking about Scott, asking Skyly some questions, irrelevant. Anyway, in this scene, we see again Miss JT and Scotty, and Bando all discuss Bando's shenanigans. And just basically continue to call him a clout chaser. And I really cannot wait to see, more behind this context, because again, if he's giving clout chaser, then I will definitely be reviewing and saying that. But I honestly want to give everyone a fair shot and say that some people might just be more, happier than the others. Some people just might be more friendly than others. And if that's the case, that's cool. But when you but when you are in a, uh relationship, I really feel that you have to dial back that friendliness. You cannot be communicating with, people that you know, may have dated or whatever. Because if you're truly in their relationship, be in their relationship, be present, be loving, be kind. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that Bando is not here for the wrong reasons, but we shall see. Okay, that will be coming up soon. Okay, in this scene, I really appreciate Scotty and Miss JT discussing Scotty talking about a previous situation he had. And while DV is not, or I don't even know if it was DV, excuse me, but something happened. Something happened here. But if it shall be DV, then I don't condone DV, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate Scotty sharing his story, whatever. So yeah. If that's the case. But again, we need more context. The show comes out December 9th. Okay. Next, we see a conversation with Scotty and Bando. And in this scene, we see Scotty telling Bando, the people are already talking. The people are already talking. And this is where I will be giving my commentary about what happened the other day and what I seen with my 2 eyes and my 16-inch long lashes. Okay. I'm hollering. So, as you already know, or if you don't know, in this reality space, Bando has dated several people have wanted to date Bando. And obviously there has been some rhetoric going around with someone hating on Scotty for being with Bando, and they ain't even been with Bando for 3 years. This is the whole this is where I get lost with the anger and the frustration. But then they try to clean it up with I'm just commentating on the show. I'm just commentating on the show. No, you're messy. You're messy. You're messy. Okay? This person is whatever. Just I don't know. They need a lot of prayer, okay? And in this scene, Bando Scotty is telling Bando, hey, the people are already talking. I just need you to have my back. They already saying this, that, and the third, but I just want to make sure we on one accord. When the stuff go down, you got my back always. And I can appreciate that, because if we coming into this space together and, we are an item, I expect you to show up for me just as much as you do off screen. On screen, okay? Make sure you give me that same energy that you give me off screen, that loving, you take it up for me, we vibing, you know what I'm saying? We ride. Do that on screen, because sometimes you have these people, these loud and wrong people, these people who just love mess, that come on these platforms, not even their own platforms, at that don't even have a platform of your own to come on and commentate, but you want to give all your rhetoric about Scotty and Bando when you ain't even been with Bando in the past 3 years. That is diabolical to me. You know what I'm saying? And the people that just rally around this person and, oh, this is how that person is, and this y'all are just as delusional. I mean, I'm just saying, like, just as delusional and lost. Y'all need to start holding y'all friends, if these folks are even your friends, accountable. If they don't like a person because they ex is with whomever and it's been years, that's crazy. Y'all need to check them and say, look, I get how you feeling, but honestly, it's giving that you're pressed. Friends need to tell friends that they look pressed if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? But these folks just, as long as they in with the crowd, they don't care, child. And then try to bring up money as a scapegoat, because my money long and this and it. It's like, what does money have to do with you commentating and being nasty towards Scotty and Bando when you ain't even been with Bando again in 3 years? And I don't care what Bando said about who Kiss was better, who did this and who that. You ain't with them. Mind your business. Mind your business. I agree with Chloe and Sean and YB Speak. Shout out to all of them over on the Harviana channel. Yeah, they probably don't know me, but they'll know me this series, because I'm definitely covering all of these episodes. I will be covering it. But I just really feel like friends need to hold, if y'all are truly friends with these folks, hold them accountable. These folks' business ain't your business. If you gonna watch the show, okay? If you gonna commentate, but don't be a hater. Don't be a hater and then get mad when somebody call you out and call you a hater. Okay? Get on your own platform first. How about that? How about getting on your own platform and commentate? How about that? How about that? Okay? With your long money. Please. Oh, Jesus. I love me some Jesus. Hallelujah. Okay. Anywho. All right. They share a passionate kiss. And then we see that, again, on next week, on next week, we're going to see, on next Tuesday, actually, we're going to see the show come out, and we're going to see everyone that's on this show. Okay. I really want to cover this show because of a few people on here, but now that I watched the trailer, I really am interested in all of their journeys, and just seeing, what they're going to be bringing to the platform, and all of that good jazz. So I'm just as eagerly interested in this series. I also would encourage all of you to go and just go and show Stylish TV some love. Definitely go and support each and every individual that is on this series, because again, you all will understand more when the show drops where all of these commentary is coming from. And also too, you'll get to see some real chases, shout out to chasing reality, and Dario, Jamar, shout out to all of them, because now, now that, you have Miss JT, you have KStarr, you have Dario, you have Jamar, you have Markel, you have all of these LGBTQIA plus individuals coming out with their own series. They're sharing their series and their platforms with us, and it don't hurt to go like their videos. It don't hurt to go follow them. It don't even hurt to commentate if that's what you want to do. But I just encourage you all to just be respectful always. Pray for these people, okay? Don't hate on these people, okay? If you want to do anything. Very excited about the show coming out next Tuesday. I think I heard Scotty say that every Tuesday. I think it's 8 episodes, he said, and I believe he said every Tuesday it'll be coming out. So you all would get through the new year. So what? Through the end of January, or through by the end of January? I'm looking at my calendar, y'all. Yeah, so y'all will get a few episodes, so make sure that y'all go ahead and check them out or whatever. They have been very vocal about people reviewing their shows, and make sure you're tagging them, make sure you're showing each and every individual's love, you know what I'm saying? And also too, before I get out of here, it pays to be kind to people. You never know if these folks might invite you into their space. You never know who you're speaking with. So it pays to be kind to people. Even if you disagree, share that you disagree. I'm not going to agree with everything on the show. I'm not going to agree with everybody on the show. But it pays to be respectful, give your commentary, and let that be it. You get what I'm saying? Hey, y'all. That was so this. The name of the show is called The Scene ATL. The Scene ATL. And also I put in my description box. Also, I've tagged the channel, and I've also tagged the individual. So if you ever want to go watch the show Rivers, then you definitely can. It comes out December 9th, and I hope y'all enjoy it just as much as I will. And yeah, I'll be using my own platform. I will not be going back on folks' platform if it ain't like if it don't make me feel good. I'm not going on their platform. Sometimes people are just messy. Live for them. How can you wake up every day and live for the mess? I just don't get it. But you so busy. You got so much to do. I don't get it. I don't get hey, I don't get it. I live for the Lord. Okay. Woo, okay, I do my business and I get on out of here. Okay, I'm in the healthcare realm. I do healthcare insurance. So I work in re-entry under healthcare insurance. And, I enjoy what I do. I enjoy helping people, giving back to people, motivating people. So let's uplift this show. Share this live. Share the review. Go and everybody is tagged. So make sure y'all go hit every person that I've tagged on here and subscribe. If you have not subscribed to the Stylish TV channel, go ahead and make sure that you subscribe so that you do not miss out when they drop, they post, whatever the case may be. Okay. Also too, last but not least, the holidays are coming up. And I really just want to say, I hope y'all stay safe out there, because Lord, it's been stuff just going on around this world. Okay. Again, it pays to be kind to yourself and to be kind to other people. Okay. If you don't agree with something, totally fine. Disregard it, walk away. Okay. We in heightened times. We don't need no extraness. Okay. All right. Well, y'all, I made it to 40 minutes. I plan to go live every day in December. Is it December already? No, it's the 30th. So I plan to go live every day in December. So if you rock with me, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 6K. And I appreciate y'all each and every time y'all come to this channel, baby, because y'all didn't have to rock with me, but y'all did. Y'all did. Okay. And do not go behind the paywall talking about me, because you can talk about me right now if you want to. Okay. Now. Okay. For a woman, you can talk about me now. Okay. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. But yeah, make sure that y'all watch the show. Go show each and every person love. And I'm out this thing. Bye, y'all.